Peace. So, you know that I've been working on this health and wellness brand, and I had to put some things down, including my music. You know, there's been days where I've spent 12 hours on music, jumping from songwriting to the piano to, you know, singing and all these things. So I've spent like there's days that I spend a long time, but I've been doing classes full time. And so I haven't had as much time as I need to, as I'd like to really focus on my music. And I had to put my health and wellness brand kind of aside. I stopped writing articles some time ago, but I was thinking about it yesterday. And I bought the website, you know, sagracewellness.com, that I will be launching this year for sure. And on that website has smoothie recipes. Almost every day I have a smoothie. I have my herbal teas. I have a chia bowl in the morning. It consists of oat milk, which is my like new favorite oat milk, chia seeds, and I'll top it with different things. I'll do like some crushed almonds. I usually will add like some agave, a little bit of honey. But you can do all types of things. I put pineapple in it the other day. It was delicious. And because I'm fasting right now, that really sustains me. And so obviously, when you switch over to a plant-based lifestyle, you're gonna see some differences. You will get more energy eventually, you know, pretty quickly actually. But you likely will lose weight. And for me, it was not about necessarily the physical things, but more so the energetic, the energy, because I needed the energy to be a really good performer. I needed the energy to be able to get my workouts in. Really, it's like I said, it's been all about the music. And so my lifestyle change had a lot to do with my profession. And I'm a bargainista, you know, I'm not a wealthy woman. And so a lot of times people say, you know, the vegan food is so expensive. And this is a conversation that we constantly have, that it is more expensive to eat plant-based than it is to not. And I will say that I totally 100% disagree with that. I am a bargainista, and I can guarantee you that I save tremendously with my plant-based lifestyle. Now, don't get me wrong. There are items that you can buy that are quite costly, you know, and you look at like something like goji berries. Those goji berries are like $10, $12, depending on how much. There are things that, you know, you can get that are quite costly. For me, you know, I supplement as far as like the healthy fats. I like walnuts. I like cashews quite a bit. Almonds and things like that. The nuts are pretty expensive as well. But that versus like a family pack of chicken, you know, I've seen like a family pack of chicken for like $18 easily. Steaks, you know what I mean, are costly. Seafood is extremely costly. So regardless, you still end up saving money because you're not buying those items at the grocery store. Now, if you're getting into like the processed stuff, which is something that, you know, I used to do, like the process, like the vegan chicken nuggets and things like that. And I haven't done those in maybe a couple months. Although, you know, it tastes good. Like if you're transitioning to the diet, you know, that's something that a lot of people might like. They might like the Impossible Burgers, Beyond Burgers, or the vegan, you know, chicken substitutes. But it's not that great for you. You know, a lot of stuff is like heavily breaded, it's processed. From time to time, I say, you know, do things in moderation. So from time to time, you know, if you get like a craving for something, I'm not going to tell you not to indulge. You know, from time to time, like I like the vegan chicken patty. I like there's a brand that I enjoy. So from time to time, I'll throw one of those in the oven and things like that. I'll do like a Southwestern salad, put that on top with, you know, some greens, some carrot, tomatoes, onions, some corn and whatnot. Maybe do like some avocado and do a like lime cilantro dressing or something like that. And it's delicious. But it's just not something that I feel like should be, if you're really shooting for health and wellness, should be a part of your diet. So there are different types of vegans. And for me, the energy was really what I was after. It wasn't entirely the elimination of dairy and animal products from my body. Yes, I love the animals. Yes, I try to live a karma-free lifestyle. So that is definitely an incentive. But for me, I really wanted the energy. I wanted to wake up feeling like extremely energetic. And so for me, like there's beer that's vegan. There's vegan wine. There's, French fries are vegan. Potato chips are vegan. Chips generally are vegan. And so you can be a vegan and eat burgers and fries every single day, and drink beer every single day. So it's not the elimination of the meat. If you're really looking to optimize your health, it is actually taking advantage of fruits and veggies on the highest level. And our Creator was so kind to us that He actually put the medicine right in the food. And so when we're talking about eating to live, you can do your own research about all of the health components that various fruits and vegetables offer. I wrote an article on my Say Grace website, on my template for Wix, about brain foods, blueberries, walnuts. These are foods that stimulate your brain, make you smarter, among other things. And so everything has some sort of a health component. There's things that are good for memory. There's things that are good for libido. There's things that are good for the heart. All of these foods have various health components. And when you're eating smart, you're going to be smarter. You're going to make smarter decisions. Another thing is, culture. Like I said, I come from a West African mom. She's Liberian. My dad is, was born here in New York. And so that was kind of one thing that was going to be difficult for me. And my mom's always been very, 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 very healthy. Always very, very healthy. But the idea of not being able to have palm butter, not being able to have flour sauce, not being able to have a lot of these dishes that are like custom dishes that I loved to eat, at my mom's place was kind of an issue for me. But really, it's just, you can eliminate the meat from a lot of different things. So I'm going to be working on a lot of like West African vegan, West African plant-based recipes. But also, we kind of I noticed that culturally, a lot of times, and this is with a lot of Africans, period, East Africans, West Africans, because I've spoken to some of my Ethiopian friends, and they've noticed, the males specifically have said that they come to America, and, the Somalians, the Kenyans, Ethiopians are kind of known to be like a little bit more slim, and Eritreans, are known to, like, body-wise, are known to be a little bit more slim, but they come to America and begin to have the standard American diet, and start to lose their physique. And then when you talk about African American culture, you have to wonder, what is nature versus nurture? What is nature versus culture? Organically, how are we designed to eat? What are we designed to eat? I've heard people say that because we have these teeth, these like carnivore teeth, that our teeth were designed to eat meat. I don't think that that's the reason why we have these sharp teeth in our mouth. I think there's another reason for it, but I'm not sure what it is. And so when we talk about, okay, well, a lot of times, women will say, well, it's my culture, we're thick and fine. And if you're thick and fine, there's nothing wrong with being thick and fine. Men love, I'm speaking generally, they love thick and fine. But I just want you to be thick and fine and healthy. And so when we talk about nature, nurture, and culture, in the trans-American slave trade, the food that was given was the leftovers, like the deep fried, like the chitlings and the the garbage. You know what I'm saying? Coastal, as far as where we're originally from, it was likely more seafood and fresh fruit and like tropical fruit and a lot of veggies. You know, things that will grow in on the coast. So organically, our essence, that's probably the diet that we're really supposed to be eating. But this culture that is kind of imposed, you know, bad tendencies on us. Now we think that that's organically us. And so, you know, making better food choices is something that's always going to be on the plate. That's something that's always, you know, a good idea. Getting in your greens, getting in like, and this is no dig at anybody, but I have been seeing a lot of people who like hustle like inorganic marijuana, but are talking about having like sea moss. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I guess like incorporating something good is better than having nothing. But you know, you don't want to make your body work harder than it needs to. So you're adding, you know, chemical components while adding elements that are fortifying. And I think that that's kind of a contradiction internally in your body. I'm always gonna be talking health and wellness. I'm always gonna be talking, you know, how to get, you know, the best food and you know, the best fruit and veggies, and also be cost efficient. You know, like I said, fruit, bag of apples, bag of pears, all those things are very, very affordable versus, you know, the steaks and the chicken and all of that stuff. So anyways, take care of yourselves, IG, and you know, eating what you put inside of your body is most certainly, most definitely an act of self-love. Until next time, peace.